Hi everyone, welcome. How are you all doing? I wanted to answer some of your questions. I've been receiving a question or some questions around one topic from several of you, which I think is a really important thing to shine some light on. And it is around the whole topic of what can I do to help the world? I feel I don't have any clarity as to what I can do. I really want to help. I'm not receiving any guidance. I'm not experiencing these types of things like many people are talking about. And I feel I can do more. That type of questioning. And there are so many people finding themselves in the same confusion almost, and I think it's really important to shine some light on it. What I have received from my guides when it comes to this is that the importance of all the people on this planet that are holding the light is, it's the most important thing happening now. So I've been talking about the spider web before, and these nodes in the spider web and how everything is being held together. So you can imagine that all these node points are people. If there weren't light held, if it wasn't open hearts in those, and awareness, an ability to receive and be aware, it would have ripple effects on the whole system, of the whole of humanity. So the importance of every single person actually holding this light, actually having awareness about what's going on, and doing the work themselves and tuning in to their own guidance, to actually, instead of looking outside and think that I need or I should do something more, I should do what that person is doing or what that person is doing, for example, to actually just come back and be you. By being you and by letting go, by surrendering and allowing, by really coming back and just resting in being you, that's when you can emit the most of your own light. That's when you can affect the most around you. If we are sort of trying to be something or looking for something outside of us, or feeling that we're not enough in and of ourselves, it's so easy to be distracted from that guidance within, because everyone has this guidance within. The guidance from the higher self. Everyone has guides. Everyone have the ability to tune in. But there's nothing wrong at all if you don't feel that. There's nothing wrong if you feel you would love to do more and you're without any clarity about it. What is the most important is to be true to yourself, to speak your truth with compassion, to shine the light that you are in every single aspect of your life. That is what shifts humanity. That is what anchors the light, what anchors the new frequency. And it's almost like you can imagine, how can I explain this? Like it's a co-creation with everyone. So everyone has sort of different types of missions or things we're doing, and when we are actually staying true to ourselves and we dare to do what we're doing, what we're being asked to, what we are feeling guided to, no matter whether that is something very private in our own life or whether that is something more public, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you are true to what you feel in your heart, and that you let go of your own programs, that you let go of what no longer serves you, that you stay with an open heart, and that you emit this frequency. Because the more we let go of these things, the more we are emitting all that more and more high frequency, more and more clear frequency, and from that place things are shifting, because that's what then that energy field we have around us, then that's what affects the people around us as well. That is what affects everything, and it's a co-creation. So some people will have the purpose of going places, for example, and doing specific energy work. Some people are working with people, some people are sharing messages, some people are, there's all of these types of things, which is sometimes very easy to see because it's more visible, but it does not make any other type of work any less important, because it would not work if not everyone did their own thing, and that thing might well be holding the light and being that light. And if we start doubting ourselves whether we're doing enough, if that is what you feel guided to do at this moment, that self-doubt is actually what is then sort of dimming your own light and your own frequency. Having compassion and having empathy for what people are going through, what is happening in our world, and wanting to really be a part of the shift, or really like feeling that you have so much more to give, you have more you can do, then come back to yourself. Come really, really back to yourself and feel what you want to do. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. Helping people, assisting people, giving people a smile on the street when they are having a challenging day, that can shift so, so, so much. Sometimes it's so difficult to put into words what they're showing me. You can imagine like this co-creation and this spider web, that if all these light points, which are you and me, which they were not there, it wouldn't move like it is. And so even though you don't feel like you're doing anything specific now and you want to do more, it may shift really quickly and very suddenly, and it may not. What is important is that you stay true to yourself and your own development, that don't let it be a distraction, that you feel that you're not enough, to feel that you have all this self-doubt, because that is actually dimming your light. The more you come back to yourself, the more you do your own inner work, just letting go of things, changing programs, holding compassion, and really being true to yourself, the more you are on your purpose, the more you are being, which is what we are here to do. We are here to be. We are here to be a frequency. and we have this program that we have to do something and we have to be productive, or there's so many programs around all of that sometimes it's easy to forget also, or especially in the situation we have now, and when we are starting to really wake up and become conscious and see what's going on, and we are aware of this change and the shift, and we want to do something, it's so easy to then start doubting or feeling that we're not enough because we're not productive enough, or we're not doing enough. I should be doing more. All of these things, those are programs. Let those programs go. So always, no matter what it is that are coming up, use it as a chance to let go of that program. Because we are here to be. The more we can just be, and be in our heart, and be in that frequency, and actually dare to feel into who we are, and dare to be who we are, and shine and emit that frequency out, the more you are doing for the world. And it's sometimes, it can be challenging, even though this is quite sort of a simple thing. It can be difficult to put into words, because it's what we cannot see, we don't have enough words on. Because our language, or our languages are made to describe what we can see in our 3D world. But I wish I could just transfer what I'm seeing as a vision to all of you guys. Because the energy, remember that you are not only what you are doing, you're not only the movement, you are that as well. And that is really important when you feel like taking action on something, and you feel that urge or that calling to, not out of a trigger, but out of an open heart and a guidance. And then not holding back from fear, then not stepping back because, oh my, I'm not sure I can do this. Then we step over, then we do that. But if it is not coming from that place, you're doing more than enough from being, because you are shining and emitting all this light out, and that is important. There are a lot of people, around all over the world that are seemingly not doing anything, that are doing incredibly important work now, because they're holding the frequency on a specific point on this planet, which is very important. They're emitting this frequency to the people around. And that is so, so important for this whole movement of energy around the whole planet. So if you are in self-doubt, you are feeling that you're not enough or you're not doing enough, know that the beingness and the courage to become more and more of who you are, that is a gift to the world. That is a purpose in and of itself. It's so, so important. If it comes from, oh, I feel I should do this, but what will other people think? Holding myself back because of fear, those types of things, then we are challenged to go beyond, to actually to take action. But it's not only the action that matters. So no matter what other people are doing, no matter how other people are experiencing things, always be true to yourself. If you want to do something that no one has done before, we will see a lot of that in the time coming. People starting to put sort of together different things that haven't been put together. We will see medicine changing. Much more of this vibrational medicine. We will understand so much more about the cells and how vibration frequency works. There's so many new things that are coming. And sometimes it is this still and quiet period before something major happens and shifts. And then to be able to anchor, to be able to stand in your own truth, and to be able to hold an open heart and listen within and listen within and listen within. That's what will make it so that you're not thrown off as much as you might have been a few years back, for example, or only a few months back. So know that you are enough. Listen within, no matter whether you find yourself in a position of I want to do something, I'm being asked to do something more, or whether you're feeling I really want to do more but I don't know what. I feel I'm not doing enough. I don't feel any calling towards any specific action. Then that is fine. You're holding the light. Keep being you and keep holding an open heart. And share some smiles on your way. I hope this is helpful for you. I wish you a beautiful day. I love reading your comments. Love hearing how you're doing, how it resonates. Sending you all so much support and love from beautiful sunny Oslo. Bye bye.